What's good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Just finished work. It's been a week since the tail end of the storm and the last dive that you saw in the last video, so we're just heading out now. We're gonna go hit a spot which just before the storms decided to come in, and there's probably been about 2 weeks of like solid rain, wind and waves. So we're heading out now to a spot, my flatty spot. But when I was at my flatty spot last, I decided to venture out onto a new mark which I wanted to check out, and I was surrounded by bass everywhere. My GoPro died. I was getting a bit cold, so my breath holds weren't the best. So I'm gonna decide to head out there today and hope that there's some good viz. The weather's been okay since Monday, so we're gonna head out now. We're gonna go check it out. Hopefully there's some viz. Hopefully come back with the first bass of the year. So this is what I'm currently chasing at the minute. I will hunt flatty grounds for a little bit and probably come back with a flatty or two anyway. I've got none left in the freezer now, so time to replenish that, and yeah, let's see you there.
Artist production.
So guys, we just got here, check the viz. It's not looking the best, probably about 2 meter, if that, maybe. It's huntable. I'm here, the sun's out, it's warm, so we're gonna get out anyway. Still huntable, so see what happens. Can definitely probably come out with a flatty or two, but yeah, let's give it a go.
As soon as I jumped into the water, I realised the viz really wasn't as good as what it was outside. A bit anxious to kick out about half a kilometre to my flatty spot, but I was already in. Upon doing so, as soon as I landed on my flatty spot, the viz did increase and I got about an extra metre, just enough to see these two getting up to no good on the seabed. On my first dive down, I spotted a few small pollock, and over to the left of my shoulder I saw 2 legal sized pollacks. I decided to track it, take my shot, and I missed. Knowing that there was some okay sized pollock, I decided to dive back down again and try and bag my first one to pop on the float. On this dive there wasn't much that was of size. I decided to wait out my breath hold as long as I could to just see exactly what I was around and if there was anything worth taking. A few grunts, and I did pull a few more fish in. So I headed back up to take a breathe up, head back down and get that first fish on the float. So on this dive we're diving at around 9 meters. Halfway down I decided to rub my band. This gives off a frequency, a noise the same as a grunt. I like to rub my band depending on what fish I'm hunting. If a grunt isn't working as effectively, I move to the band. I feel that this is more effective sometimes depending on the situation. I found a bit of kelp that I decided to chill out in. I gave out a few little grunts, and boy did it work. It pulled in a massive school of pollock, the biggest I've ever seen since I've started diving. With this school coming in, I decided to pick a nice size one off, took my shot and got my first fish on the float. On this next dive, knowing that there was some bigger pollock in the background of this school, I decided to sort of relax a little bit more and hopefully try and draw some of those bigger ones in. What you got to remember, this is like my 4th dive, and usually I don't get very comfortable until sort of my 7th, 8th, 9th dive. But as you can see, a few more grunts again and I was pulling them in. I lined up an okay size one, took my shot. I think I was a bit excited with this one and he was just out of range. So becoming increasingly more comfortable as the dives go on, getting used to that bottom time and getting really feeling the rhythm of things, I decided to get in this gully within the kelp, hoping that some of the bigger ones would come over the top of me and I didn't spook them off. While I was looking up, I didn't realise that a lot of them were actually behind me. I managed to swing the gun round slowly in hope that a nice, good sized pollock decided to cruise on past me. Started to track one, and then the one below took my attention. A nice shot on him, and that's the second one that's on the float. On this next dive, as you can tell, I was getting really comfortable within the dive. I was really feeling the rhythm of this dive, and I was really starting to enjoy myself. Slowly cruising down, and as you can see, these fish were not fazed by me at all. I was super stealth, and they really were comfortable with me being around as much as I was comfortable in the water. Being comfortable in the water really does help. As you can tell from the first few dives to this one, these fish aren't bothered by me at all. After finding my spot on the kelp, I relaxed for a bit, waited a bit, trying to take the best shot that I possibly could. A few good sized ones come over to the right, and I got a nice stone shot. This was probably the biggest pollock that I managed to bag in this dive. Super chuffed with that. So on this next dive down, knowing that I've got a few fish on the float, enough to feed the family for over a week, I do like to give my fish to family members as well also. I decided that I'd only take a couple more dives. I've only been in the water for about 30 minutes at this point. So I found another nice place to sort of just chill out and hopefully maybe get another pollock. Still hadn't landed on my bass spot until this bass decided to come in. He turned, got the shot, and we got a first bass of this year on the float. Coming in at 45 centimetres, I was pretty happy with that. So knowing that I've got 4 pollock on the float and 1 bass, it would be incredible to hit my bag limit for this dive. First dive catching a bass. As you can see here, I've rubbed my band again, headed down into the kelp, and this was going to be my last dive, knowing that I had plenty enough fish, just hoping to get that next bass just to fill that bag limit. As I landed in the spot that I wanted to be in the kelp, let out a few little grunts again, and to my right, a bass come in, but I spooked him away, as you can see. Holding out just that little bit longer, knowing this was my last dive, I was lucky enough that 2 more bass come in. Decided to head in, head first. He come really close. Turned to the side, took the shot, stoned him. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've made it this far, then I'm about to tell you how you can enter into the next competition. Halfway through editing the video, I checked my channel and I noticed that we had just hit the 300 subscriber mark, which is absolutely awesome. So a big thank you to everybody that has hit that sub button and is following me in my journeys. Now, anyone that's new here, if you'd like to enter into the next competition, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I need you guys to drop a comment. To put in the comment section for this giveaway is something that you may like to see from the channel, something you may like to see me do, whether that be a challenge series, a question and answer, any ideas you guys might have, pop them down in the section below, and over the next few weeks I will take a look over them, and hopefully we can get a few videos done over the summer months. Now, I've got a massive jam-packed full line of ideas that I'm going to be bringing to you guys over the summer months, which I'm absolutely frothing for, because I have not seen anybody else do these sorts of styles, and it is going to be absolutely awesome. So I'm really looking forward to a lot of them. I'd like my channel to be a very community-based sort of channel and have my viewers very involved within my videos. Hence why I'd like for you guys to comment something below so that I can give something back to you guys, just like this giveaway. I would like to say that the giveaways aren't sponsored at all, and they are all raw from my own personal bank account. Just a big thank you to say to you guys, thanks for supporting me. This video is being edited and uploaded on the 4th of June. You guys have got until the 11th of June to enter into this competition, and I'll be rolling out that weekend the giveaway, and we'll be doing another Monday premiere where you guys can all sit down and check out the madness that's going to happen. I don't even got a clue what's going to happen this time. Like, don't get me wrong, people that don't know me, or if you do know me, you know that that last video, that is so a bit of me. I am a bag of laughs sometimes, but not all the time, but most of the time I'm a bag of laughs. But anyway, so I ain't even got a clue what's in store for the next. As mad. I'll probably carry on the game show sort of style, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be full of laughs again, and obviously don't take it too seriously. It ain't a serious one, it's full of laughs. All right guys, so you got until the 11th of June to pop your comments below for your chance to be able to enter into the competition before I record the video over the weekend, so that we can all premiere watch it on the Monday at 8 o'clock. See you then.